All right, you guys, we are back. Kind of. So, not gonna lie, Ryan, we have been draining fluids for almost 2-3 weeks now. But we're finally getting to it. So, we need to pull the exhaust off, drain the engine oil, the transmission. I'm gonna have to drain it too because it's making a huge mess. It already did. I already pulled the drive shaft. What else? Loosen motor mounts, take off the transmission lines, the shifter linkage, and I think that's it. But yeah, I'm gonna start loosening the pan bolts for the transmission, get the rest of that out of it, and then we're gonna need a transmission mount. I'll get that ordered. What else? Start draining coolant. That's the only thing I haven't drained either. Get the coolant out of this thing, and then we gotta evacuate the Freon from that, but I think I'm gonna wait until we're almost ready. So I think I'm just gonna unbolt. I don't want to leave the system unsealed for too long because then you start getting dirt and moisture and all kinds of crap and it messes everything up. So I think I'm just gonna unbolt the compressor, move it aside, get the engine out. Once I get the new compressor and everything mounted in the truck, ew, spider webs, then we'll evacuate it and recharge it and we're good. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, you guys, I got everything unbolted on the bottom. Transmission's loose, engine mounts are loose. We just need to take off radiator shroud, hoses, unbolt the AC compressor, power steering lines, and drain the fluid in the radiator. So yeah, let's get that done. All right, y'all. Everything's out. Like I said, I didn't disconnect the AC compressor just because I don't want to evacuate everything and then risk getting moisture or dirt in the system. It blows ice cold as it is right now. I'm just gonna get a new compressor and then get the new fittings, cut back the lines, and make it pretty. Anyway, we got everything disconnected. All the wiring's off. The hoses are off. Radiator's out. Fluids are drained. Fuel pump is disconnected. What else? Alternator wiring is disconnected. Distributor's disconnected. The vacuum hoses for the brake booster is disconnected. I think we're ready to go. Let's get the hoist in here. I already got it hooked up. I'm gonna lift it from the carburetor base. And let's get this thing out of here.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television.
All right, you guys. We got the small block out. Now, before I move on with this thing, I want to push it out, pressure wash it, because everything down here is nasty. It's got this the OEM transmission cross member. It's like 2-piece right here, but what I don't like is that it comes out and then over through the outside of the frame. So I might just go ahead and get a new transmission mount with the cross member. I'll fix the AC, or not the AC. I'll fix the exhaust with the new cross member once we get the LS in here. But I need to take this off, pull off the charcoal canister, a bunch of the old cruise control stuff. Ryan said he's not going to use it. You know, it's just going to be a cruiser. So, and then, I mean, if he wants to add it on later on, there's a lot of aftermarket stuff that we can make work with the Gen 3 LS type stuff. So, for now, we're going to strip everything we can out of it. Just make it nice and clean and simple, and go ahead and pressure wash this. But let me get the truck down and we'll get a shot from the top. But you'll see how nasty everything in down here is. All right, so here's what we got. This engine made me work a little more because it didn't want to come out with the headers. So I had to take the headers off before I could get the engine out. But yeah, I don't know the mileage. It's a 350 with a turbo 350. It ran really good. But I'm thinking of getting that from Ryan, throwing it in here just to get this thing running and driving. And eventually, once I have the funds, finish building that 6.2 for it. Or something else. But I still want to go through this, just clean it up, probably paint the block, do all that if I do go that route. If not, then the 6.2 is still going in that. Either way, this thing is crusty, it's nasty. It's got a bunch of stuff that we don't know. I don't know if Ryan, I need to get with Ryan and see if he's going to keep that. If he's going to put an audio system back in this thing. If not, I can pull that wire, that power wire, pull it out of the cab that way, because it's pretty ugly. They didn't like try to hide it or anything, make it look pretty. They just ran it across the engine bay and then hooked it up to the battery. But yeah, I think that's where we'll stop it here. Tomorrow, I'll probably push this thing out, soak it in degreaser, try to get in there as much as I can as well, and start pressure washing this thing, clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna try to be careful with overspray, but I'm gonna try to at least, you know, clean up some of this rusty stuff in here. You know, paint it black, make it pretty. All this stuff, make it pretty. I don't understand people, you know. I know Ryan bought it like this, but it's got a super nice paint job. Engine bay looks like a turd. That's all I got for today. Rhino, I promised you that I would start working on this thing, and I did. So once I get this thing cleaned up, we'll finish putting that together. I still need to put the rear main in it, and then put it together with this. And then once we get that done, stop it in here. So that's all I got. Thanks for hanging out. Jesus loves you. Peace.